or you can call him. His sire was the immortal Waseekas who's been called the most influential Morgan horse of the 20th century. His dam was the beautiful show mare Miller's Adele, a daughter of the incomparable Upway Benjamin. Given the faithful name, Waseekas in command, this bay colt was not the most beautiful yearling in the history of the breed. Despite his adolescent imperfections, Johnny Lydon saw something special in him and said that he was more like Nocturne than any of the other foals. Well, now, apparently Mrs. Power didn't see the resemblance, for she placed what now seems like a ridiculously low price on him. Well, Mary DeWitt, in all her great ways of coming up with a good thing, snapped him up, and Mary's owned him ever since. Like a very fine wine, this horse improved with age. He served notice of things to come with his victory in the Junior Park Saddle Championship at the Eastern National Morgan Horse Racing in 1969. From that day until his last appearance in the showroom, he was the horse to beat wherever he was shown. He won more often than anything else and collected most impressive championships in the open shows as an ambassador for the Morgan breed, as well as at the All Morgan shows. It's significant that his disposition and manners made him as much of a threat in the amateur division with Mary as he was in the open stakes with Lydon. Although Blue Ribbon stayed the real importance of In Command begins where his show career leaves off. As a sire, he has established a dynasty that is setting new standards for the Morgan breed. In his lifetime, In Command has sired 164 registered foals. 96 of them are fillies, 68 are stallions. Just over 85% of them have been bay with 14% brown and 1% black. While many of the sons and daughters have become champions themselves, it is most significant that their sons and daughters are equally desirable. The mark of a champion is his ability to sire foals as good or better than himself. The mark of a super breeding horse and In Command is his ability to sire sons and daughters who can produce offspring as good or better than themselves. To date, the sons and daughters of In Command have produced close to 750 foals, including a disproportionate share of major winners. The biggest winner on the national scale is Carlisle Command. This In Command son has been world champion stallion for 2 years, and in 1987 added the World Park Harness title to it all. Sarah Commandant is by In Command. He is a 2-time Grand National winner and reserve World Senior Champion stallion. Just recently, this year, at the Southern State Show, he topped World Champion Apollo's Reflection to take the Park Saddle Championship. Just last week, as the ring in mid-A filled with the In Command offspring, here comes Commandant, Grand Champion stallion. And Little Immortal Command we saw a few minutes ago, Junior and Reserve. 2 daughters of In Command who have both won in hand in performance at the Grand National in New England are Foxridge Command and Summerbird Ms. Command. Also last week, Foxridge Command was Grand Champion mare at mid-A. And kind of go on and on. In much the same manner as the incomparable Peter an In Command daughter is the dam of Memorial Royal, who Lumen chose for the Star Lake properties, and he was Junior Champion stallion in the spring of the Connecticut show. There are people who believe that the best of all of the in-command daughters is by Georgia Brown. Her untimely death at the age of 4 brought a man whose forte was the pleasure driving. So nice that she's been 2-time Grand National Lady Pleasure Driving Champion. Stormcrest Command has taken up his residency in Oregon, as has H.R. Funds, going on to produce regional, national, and numerous sons and daughters continue to enlarge his reputation. But we know enough now to know that his fame will endure. And if the time ever comes that we see a horse that may be his equal, be sure and look in his pedigree. He was